Welcome back, Halo followers. Today we got some exciting stuff to discuss, including the exact release date for Halo Infinite, as well as the beta confirmed. When is that going to come exactly next year? And there's a surprise coming soon, as well as customization is all the things confirmed, and some new stuff seen behind the scenes, or rather hidden in the images that we've gotten so far. And basically what today's video is like a recap, a shorter, very quick explanation of what you need to know as far as the reveal goes. So kind of like a summarized version of the whole article. So this news came out of nowhere. This is super juicy stuff. We're going to be focusing on just the most exciting bits. But before we jump into it, guys, be sure to smash that like button blue and subscribe. Join me on the journey of following Halo for over 9 years, going on to 10. So the first bit of news is that, yes, a beta is confirmed or flighting, all right? And Unishek actually confirmed this on Twitter. He said, yes, flighting is confirmed in the closing of today's update. And in the update, it said this: we can't wait for you to join us on the Halo Infinite adventure, first with insider flighting later next year. Then when we will ship in fall 2021. So I want to talk about the release date a little bit. I want to talk about the beta. Firstly, all right, the release date was teased by Bonnie Ross, all right? So she said, is someone's anniversary coming up, basically? And that means what she's basically hinting at is Halo 1's release was in 2001, November 15th. That means that since Halo Infinite is now confirmed to be releasing holiday / or rather fall 2021 next year, and the fact that it's going to line up on November 15th being the 20-year anniversary of Halo, that's the release date, all right? November 15th, 2021, all right? That's massive. I always kept saying November 2nd this year, but I guess I was close enough. But still, really cool stuff. All right, so Joseph Staten. This is a really big piece that I want to talk about and mention in this recap, because obviously he is one of the grandfathers of Halo. He said this on Twitter. He said, there are those who said this day would never come, but fortunately it has. Fresh batch of Halo Infinite news and screenshots today. Thanks for all of your passion and patience, folks. We're taking the time to do this game right. And he basically retweets the Halo Infinite news that came out of nowhere. We know that there's a general recap coming December 17th, as well as some potentially juicy news in that, as well as a high-level update after the holidays. What I sense from this is that Joseph Staten read the community well and was like, all right, we got to piece together something, you know? And for me, I think this is great. It kind of ends the content drought for now, and it has re-sparked all the hype in the Halo community. This is great, all right? He has played the game twice upon getting hired. The first week, he said this, essentially, that he feels the 30 seconds of fun beating at the heart of Infinite's world, that he had never felt more powerful, more mobile, more in command of a rich set of tactical choices, that this was the Halo we imagined back in 2000. Finally come to life after 20 years of technical and creative innovation. So I don't think maybe from his perspective that this game is perfect. Maybe it is, but regardless, he sees this as Halo finally realized that they were trying to do with Halo 1. And what that tells me, all right, is that this game is going to play like Halo 1, like we've always thought it was, and it's going to have open world aspects, sort of like some missions from Halo 1 did, like the Silent Cartographer, where you could explore the world, you could run into missions that were maybe closed off, but nonetheless be rewarded for doing so, and, you know, go explore elsewhere. And he actually says this, all right, that this game encapsulates, word vomit, and the excitement and curiosity and joy I felt on the first journey through Zeta Halo, all right? This is the most mysterious, dangerous, and possibly rich place in the entire Halo universe. So I don't know if he means from a lore standpoint or actually like from, you know, this is the most interesting thing in Halo seen so far. Maybe both, but this is so interesting. He says, do I explore the golden path? The Golden Path is probably those dirt trails that we've seen all over the world. Assault the banished warbase guarding the Valley Pass. Follow a flight of Foreigner Sentinels into that unexpected cavern. Okay, let's stop right there because this is so cool. it basically talks about rewarding exploration. It doesn't say that, right on the, it doesn't nail it right on the head, but it still hints at what Frank O'Connor said a long time ago, that exploration will be rewarded. And we saw that there's upgrades in the TAC menu and from the gameplay back in July. So there's probably going to be additions to your weapon, additions to your armor, pickups and abilities, and maybe even upgrades to armor like an RPG, some open world aspects like, from Destiny, and just so much possibilities here. He says, rescue a squad of Marines dug in and desperate halfway up the mountain, or do I keep pulling the mainline story thread that feels epic and intimate at the same time? So I love that. It's probably alluding to the fact that the pilot and Master Chief have a very cool friendship dynamic going on. We never seen that, just a typical Marine befriend Master Chief in a Halo game, maybe besides Sergeant Johnson, but technically he was a Spartan 1. But this is really cool, okay? So I'm excited for this, and I think that when they talk about the beta, I don't think that they're talking about a campaign beta. They're talking about a multiplayer beta, just to be clear, because a lot of this article and breakdown is about multiplayer. But insider flighting will probably take place summer. I'm going to guess summer, or it could be spring. Like, we could all be right that Halo Infinite, all these rumors and teases and leaks have been pointing us to a spring release, which is actually a beta release, or, insider flighting, and this is probably going to be like set up just like MCC, where you have to go to the insider program, you have to sign up and send them your data or whatever, and then they're going to send you a copy over Steam to play. And that's going to be really exciting because there's going to be gameplay popping up before the game actually releases next year, and probably, well, of course it always will, and we can expect that, but probably well before potentially E3. I could be wrong, but the fact that fans are getting to play this game before launch is a great thing, and I think is absolutely essential. Like 343 said themselves after Halo 4 came out, they're like, oh geez, I wish we had a beta, and it's absolutely essential. But we have a surprise coming soon, as well as a major confirmation, and that is all Halo Reach armor customization options are in Halo Infinite. All right, we're talking about knee guards, we're talking about helmet attachments, the shoulders, the wrist, the utility on the left leg, or maybe even right leg in this situation. And also, I saw different boots, like different Spartan boots or shoes or whatever you want to call it. So there might be customizable shoes, and honestly, it's something we've never been able to independently customize, so I could see that. But that isn't all. That's the thing. There is more to customize, not only with your Spartan than ever before, but also vehicle and weapons are more customizable than just your armor coating. So maybe adding cosmetic changes, or maybe even adding scopes that you might prefer, but let alone that I think that there will be cosmetic changes, like changing how the butt of the gun looks, or the grip. I don't know guns very well. I'm trying to think of all the names. The muzzle, you could change the muzzle. So maybe you can change all those things cosmetically and unlock that throughout seasons. By the way, seasons are confirmed. That's a big thing. Also, pickups are confirmed, which we already kind of had confirmed before back in July, but we even see the grapple shot thanks to Angel Emir here on Twitter. He sent me this. You can see the grapple hook is in fact a pickup on the map, and that's super important, because that screwed up gameplay, I think, in the past, is having everyone have abilities. So we even saw that with active camo on this map, which I pointed out in my last video. But one other big thing I want to mention in this recap is that there will be no randomness, all right? They said to round up a little, no loot boxes, no randomness, or items that will influence the sandbox or gameplay. So no pay to win, no gambling, no spending, even maybe they say no randomness, period. All right, so no spending in-game credits to buy a loot box that will have random assortments in it. So no Rex. All right, that kills Rex. All right, so anyways, guys, I want to keep this video pretty short. Just a quick recap talking about the new news, as well as recapping the major points that I really don't want you guys to not know. All right, this is big stuff. Fall 2021, the specific release date is most likely what Bonnie Ross teased. All right, she's the boss of 343. She teased November 15th, 2021. Mark it on your calendar. That is 11 months away. All right. So we got quite a long time, but hopefully the fact that there's already multiplayer news is a good sign that I think Joseph Staten has stepped in and said, hey, look, we need to push out news. We need to show people things. There's no reason to hide this stuff, and it's only going to help us. And the fact that we got multiplayer news may be a mercy drop of news because the community's been begging for it, but maybe it might be the beginning of the hype train being rebooted, and we might already be on it because I feel like I'm already hyped. All right, just like my jacket says, hype. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one soon. Be sure to like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe. Join me on the journey of following Halo, and hit that notification bell. Get updates as soon as new Halo news drops. All right, I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.